Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss. Now, here's Ball. Here's Jordan. The putback. The tray. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Dort. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
First team foul. On defense, Chicago. Here's SGA. And it's good for 2.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
Ball up top. Here's Knippel. No good from outside.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
SGA surveying the defense from 13. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Thunder head coach had a few moments to share with me. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now Williams following the miss by Granger from deep.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
Here's Granger, and it's Granger with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jordan down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Back to Hartenstein. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Screen by Hartenstein. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
The Thunder with the lead. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Screen by Hartenstein. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the Bulls with possession. To the wing right side. Williams a screen. Pass the ball. Here's Knippel. Ball is covering. Mitchell in the corner. Wiggins left side. It's up a three. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside Jordan. Driving inside. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And he makes that one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Inside. Shot's good by Williams.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Joe. Now, here's Mitchell. Wiggins from outside. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket.
Chicago, 14.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Stan, Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
Pass to Joe. Fires from way outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now Knipple. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Oklahoma City trailer. Mitchell outside. Releases. Joe good. Joe's got his first points in this one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Ball. Rebounded by Granger. Joe in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Joe's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Williams. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now here's Jordan. He's got 8. Pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Off the run. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Got one on Holmgren.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Outside, SGA. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Herter. Caruso with the steal. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren outside. Misses the three. Bulls trailed by 4. To the paint. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Jones. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
For 3, Holmgren. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the second quarter on a 9-1 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep. Holmgren's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Oklahoma City. Jordan outside. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jordan outside. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Holmgren the screen. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
In the corner, Herter with it. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Jordan.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. The kick out to Williams. Williams a screen. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. On the wing, Granger. Over Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jordan. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Granger misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Jordan. Back to Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or else they can expect Smith to keep going at them down there.
Pass to Hartenstein. A three-pointer. Wiggins sinks the triple. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Bulls moving the ball around. And stolen by Wiggins. And stolen by Williams. Puts up a deep three. Nailed from three-point land.
For 3.
Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Back to Mitchell. Joe in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls trailed by 10. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Jordan. The Thunder leading by 8.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Knipple. They get it back from past the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but
32.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Jordan. On the wing, Williams. Jordan on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Knipple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Fires from the wing. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Bulls trail by 9. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Williams. Caruso with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Battling inside. It's Gilgeous-Alexander. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Oklahoma City?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Holmgren. Lays it in off the window.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jordan inside. Now Gobert. It's stolen by Jordan. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Jordan. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Kneppel. Outside Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Now Gobert. Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
2 minutes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the high post. Oh, the dunk!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Now Gobert. Outside Jordan. Let's lose a 3. Hartenstein with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they took charge when it counted and notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Hartenstein. Granger up top. And here is Mitchell. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Hartenstein with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Oklahoma